Well, hello there, YouTube. I don't know how you guys doing, but it's wonderful here. Temperature, whoa, look at that, 58 degrees. It can get cool here. There's the old iron. What is it, every time I come here, there ends up being a Harley that seems to be abandoned out here. Kind of weird, huh? But anyway, a little bit foggy again this morning. And let's head to school and see if we can burn some more brain cells like yesterday. Check this out. Ontario's version of a choo-choo train. It's probably the same train that just came from up where I live. Happens. All right, here we go. So we're taking our first morning break. It's been good so far, just lots of lecturing and discussing stuff. And I guess when we go back, we're gonna lecture a little bit more and start diagnosing vehicle issues. Some tricks and bugs they set up for us. That is fun. It's fun doing that. Doing that stuff yesterday, answering all them questions for the wiring diagrams. It's fun. It's really good knowledge, but man, when it gets thrown at you all of a sudden, it makes your brain hurt. Every time I turn this dadgum camera on, I get caught vlogging. I'm terrible at that. God, I used to really freak me out, but I'm cool with it now. That's pretty. Alright, head on back in. It's funny, you watch these things land often enough, you don't even pay attention to them anymore. They're just kind of flying over your head all the time. Anyway, we're on our lunch break, and today's way cooler than yesterday. We dug into doing some diagnosing. Well, we had a wild one. Crazy, a relay, just a simple relay. What kind of craziness that can cause on a K1600B. And you'd have never suspected it. But based on the information we're getting back and some good old wiring diagram searching, went right to it. The only problem is our groups, 6 people in the class, 2 groups of 3 obviously. Anyway, our group is finding the problems too fast, so he keeps twisting it up. He thought he'd get us good with that K1600, but we found it right away. So I'm kind of scared of what he's going to come up for us to do next. He's going to really twist our brains here, probably. I can see something bad coming out of this. Never show all your cards at once, as the old saying goes, right? Sure is some good looking pines. Those look like southern pines with the long needles. Reminds me of the pine trees when I was a youngster living in the south. That's what they look like to me anyway. I may be wrong. Okay, so that was a little bit of cruel and unusual punishment, but very, very fun. Had a 2018 R1200 GS TFT. The high beam, the headlight was stuck on all the time, and also it had a non-running issue. Man, was that a challenge to find that. That teacher boy, he's one tricky son of a gun, but we found it. Luckily, we found it fairly quick. The other team took the entire day yesterday to figure out that one thing, and that was just the headlight. They didn't figure out the runnability thing. But yeah, that was fun. Very challenging. Unfortunately, we got 2 hours left, and guess what we got to do? We've got to chase down and answer the questions on a wiring diagram of a K1600. Lord help me. But it was great up until then, so that doesn't bother me to have to deal with that a little bit. Won't be no big thing. We're just taking a little break at the moment. I'm just admiring the scenery, taking you guys along, giving you my woes. There's no woes. Today was really fun. This wiring diagram thing's not so fun, but I don't know. It's the end of the day, no pressure. So anyway, let me get back in here and get her done. Well, that's another day in the books. That was a fun day. Ended up not doing any of the wiring diagram. Started talking about different crazy things we've all seen over the years with motorcycles, crazy things customers do to their motorcycles. Man, it's a wild world out there. It'd be so nice to be able to lane split where I live. Had a couple of bikes go whizzing by. That's just so nice. And the times I've ridden down here in lane split, it's the nicest thing. The old iron, she hadn't moved since I got here. Like I said this morning, it's funny. I end up, you remember, what was that, a street bob or something that was here that one time? I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was a wide glide. I don't remember. Sat here for almost 2 weeks, and then one day she was gone. Seeing this last time I'll be here for the foreseeable future, if ever, unless I happen to land in Ontario for some reason. I don't know that. I'm sure at some point there'll be some more in-class training, but I don't see it. I think it's probably going to be a lot like BRP, where once you take the classes, do the hands-on stuff from there on, they turn that thing. That dry spot just doesn't seem right, does it? Oh, I missed it a little bit. Here, let's spin it that way. There we are. We're going to make her all wet. But anyway, like BRP, hasn't been anything come along that requires me to go back to school. Everything's done online from there on. So anyway, I'll just walk you guys around a little bit. Probably going to head up to Denny's or something and grab something to eat. I didn't buy anything for tonight. So anyway, let's go walk around a little bit. At least they don't make that thing deep enough you can fall. I guess you could probably harm yourself in it. It only takes a few inches. Hey, what happened to my son? She must have tucked in behind a cloud back there somewhere. Let's not trip and fall in this thing. You guys remember that a couple years ago? Walking along there and step sideways and blam, right in the old drink. So tomorrow after class, when I leave the hotel in the morning, that's it. I'm done. I check out before I go to school. It was only a 3-day class this time. It's a short one. But the day, though, I gotta say, was very, very fun. And then an added bonus at the end of the day, not having to trace those wiring harnesses. That was really cool. We had a really cool conversation. It was a lot of fun. Get a bunch of motorcycle guys together that work on motorcycles, and like I was saying when I was driving away, you end up with some crazy stories. It's nuts. Sure is peaceful out here. Sun hitting those mountains in the back. Ooh, look at that. Back up here, son. Oh yeah. Man. That is some rich colors back there. Gotta love it. The trickling stream. Look at the cup sitting way up there. You know people walk up that thing. I've actually pondered it myself. I'm a little old to be playing those little games. If I fell off of that thing, it'd be lights out. That's some serious thick steel that thing's made out of. I don't have to worry about that thing toppling over, that's for dang sure. Man, it's windy out here. There you go. There's a nice little Little shot reflecting across the pond. Yeah, buddy. That's kind of pretty. Geese flying over, heading further. Well, they're heading west right now. So I better film the last part of the day now, because it's liable to be pitch. Well, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pitch dark when I come out of Denny's here. So anyway, gonna have me a nice little dinner, head back to the house and start my video production after I talk to the mama. Whew, I told you it'd be dark when I came out of there. Dang, took forever to get served tonight. I don't know why. Boy, that's pushing an old iPhone XS Max. If she can handle this dark, I reckon she's gonna work good as a vlogging camera. You guys realize I haven't used anything except for the first night I used my Sony for the goodbye vlog, but I haven't touched any other camera but my iPhone XS Max. This thing's a little rock star. She's pretty cool. Alright, now I gotta go into the dark alley. Hope I make it. Nothing scary about this, is it? There goes that wind again. That's like the service department for that CarMax thing. It's dark back here. Hope I make it through. I don't know with all the ambient noise if you guys can make out the crickets out there, but that's pretty cool. They're all in them bushes. That's cool. Love the crickets. Man, there's about 1 million starlings in that tree right there. I'll keep you on it in case they all bail out all of a sudden. Listen to them all. Of course, you're probably just hearing wind. Wow. That's a lot of them in there. They're not going to fly off. I better not stand under the tree, huh? Get too close to the edge there, I'm liable to go back to the hotel with more than I started with. A spot or two, if you know what I mean. Surprised that me walking up there didn't scare him off. Well, I guess I'll see you there, old water slide. Probably for the last time ever. Very good chance of it. Oh, you guys that have hung with me through, geez, what has this been? A couple, 3 months worth of school, something like that? I don't know. Long time. Thanks for your patience with all this. And we'll be back home tomorrow and get back to normal life for me. Can't wait. Alrighty. Back to the old hotel. Go in there and start some uploads. See when the mama's ready to do a little gootin' by. I guess we'll chit chat with you kind folks then. See, iron, you've reminded me of my iron at home. I was looking at that picture last night that I used as a thumbnail for yesterday's video, and I'm thinking, man, I really want, it'd be great to have my iron down here so I can go ripping around. That'd be way too much fun. Alrighty. Well, hello there, YouTube. How the heck is everybody doing? This will be the last long distance goodbye vlog for the foreseeable future, as far as I know. I don't think I ever have to come back to another BMW class. Once I complete tomorrow, I'm fully certified, and like I was saying earlier in the video, I think the only thing I do is like updates and stuff online. There'll be online tests and stuff like that. You know, BRP. God help me, what is it? April? I got to do the master thing again with BRP, the annual master exam. That's coming up real quick.
That's not fun.
Yeah, I have a hard time holding that because it's camera's over there and I'm looking at you here, So I apologize for the wiggly wobbly, because I even have a holder for the phone. Didn't bring that either. I'm a mess. That's in my daily carry bag, and for whatever reason I didn't drag it out of there. And I didn't like Casey Neistat the place like I did last time. I had cables and wires, but I brought way less than I brought last time. I never use all that stuff. I'll stick with 1 or 2 cameras and that's it. This time it's been the iPhone XS Max the whole time, other than us doing this goodbye vlog on the first night. That was it. Been using the phone ever since for everything.
That's good.
It's nice. It's in your pocket. You pull it out. It works. Other than tonight, I brought my little. I already put it back in my bag. My little windsocky thing, because I set it so it's working off of one microphone, so I can cover that one. But anyway, though it rained on you on the way home, huh?
Yeah, it kept getting darker and darker, and it was just like cold all day.
Oh, was it?
No, I never took my coat off all day.
Well, today was going to be your worst chance of rain. It was like 60-70%. Tomorrow's only 10%.
Yeah. Well, they kept changing it every day, so you just never know.
Hopefully today didn't move until tomorrow. Well, Mama, I'm going to make this short and sweet, because I'm going to see you, well, it'll be late, but I'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah. Yay.
Yeah. Be back. And then we got 4 days off.
Yeah.
So I got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. And then Monday, it starts back to the same old grind.
Yep.
Yeah.
Be back to it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys very, very much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And I hope your Wednesday or Thursday are awesome.
Heck yeah. All right. So tomorrow, one more day of school. I don't know what that entails. We didn't even discuss what we're doing tomorrow. But it'll be more diagnostic stuff. He said something about different things he mentioned he's going to lecture about in the morning, and then we'll work on bikes from there. But there is no test. There is no final exam.
Oh, sweet.
Our test is discussing with him what we found and how we found it.
Very cool.
So, but they're challenging enough, and he's sitting right there. You can see what we're looking at. He comes over and looks over and sees where we're going. He told us at the beginning, if you get too far astray, I can't tell you what to look for, but I'll at least let you know you're probably looking at the wrong thing. You need to rethink stuff, but so far it's been good. I hooked up with a good team. Got a couple of really smart guys, so man, we blew through them. He sure got us good with a GS water boxer today, though.
Did he?
But we found it. Found it with 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours to spare. But anyway,
cool.
I'm gonna roll out. See you guys in the morning. I'll see you tomorrow night, and that's it.
All right. Thank you, guys.
See you now. Bye. Bye. Bye.